Assalamualaikum everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you to this Ramadan special edition with me, Nadia Leona Yunus, on Nadia TV. We are in the last 10 nights of Ramadan now, and I do hope and pray that your Ramadan has been awesome so far. If not, no worries, because we are here with a special video series called Last 10 Inspirations, How to 10x your Ramadan right now. So what do we mean by 10x? We mean that we are going to 10 times our Ramadan right now, and we're going to go full force. So for whatever reason, you weren't able to do enough ibadah or enough of what you already had planned to do this month, then inshallah ta'ala, no worries, because I pray that this video series will help you. And they're going to be just short 5 to 10 minute videos to help and inspire and motivate you. So without further ado, bismillah, let's do this. First thing I want you to do is get yourself a journal, your favorite journal, go buy one if you have to, and your favorite pen, because a favorite pen is something that we like to write with, and it helps us to get in the flow. And start planning right now. Okay, it doesn't matter what's happened up until now. Right now is the moment, because if you've been with me for any long time in any of my brands, especially We've Been Inspired, and if you've heard any of my talks or read any of my blog posts, I always talk about moments. This moment is the only moment that knows the moment that is, that was, and that will be, and this moment can be our last. So this moment right now, seize it, bismillah. Okay, so first step, I want you to grab yourself a notebook and pen. If you are someone who likes to make notes on your phone or online, on an online device, or on a Word document, then do so. Keep it safe and keep it handy for these last 10 nights, inshallah. Okay, got that? Awesome. And remember, so anytime you want to stop and go back to them, you can do, inshallah. And I am hoping and praying that you will share them with all your family and loved ones. And of course, I've got a free gift for you at the end, so I'll mention that at the end, inshallah. So if you grabbed yourself your favorite notebook or journal and your favorite pen, then intention. The first thing is intention. We know in a Sahih Hadith that actions come from intentions, and we get what we intend for, and we get the reward for that. So if any of you joined me in my Ramadan Prep Tele Summit this year, you would know that the first interview, day one, was with Sheikh Rada Badir. If you haven't, then that Tele Summit is still available till Eid Day, inshallah. There's 6 awesome speakers, and they gave some free gifts as well, but their talks, subhanAllah, they're awesome, and they will still help you. They'll help you through Ramadan, through these last 10 days and beyond. So if you haven't, it's a free 6-day summit, and you can get all the calls every day, inshallah. One of the things he talked about was intention, and Sheikh Reda Badir said that our 24 hours in a day, we can change it to maximize it and get into the flow of it and connect it all back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just by our intention. So for instance, we talked about people going to work in the month of Ramadan, students going to school, college, university. How do they maximize the Ramadan? And he said that your 24 hours, you can change it and maximize it just by your intention. So if you are studying, then you make dua and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to put barakah in your studies, so you can become an asset to humanity, for instance, through your studies, and that He does bless you in it. And even in your work, so that you say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm going to work to earn a halal living, and a halal income for my family, to feed my family, and please put barakah. Allah, you ask that and make that dua, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put barakah in it. So our 24 hours, we can change it just by our intention. So right now, I want you to take a deep breath in and let go of any tension, and make the intention right now, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, that in the last 10 nights right now, you're going to be inspired and motivated to 10x your Ramadan and give it your all. Of course, do take care of your health, which is really important, but we want to 10x our Ramadan right now. And you know what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to put barakah in it. You know yourself. If you've come to this Ramadan and you've been to every Ramadan so far, Allah's blessed you with, and He's blessed me with, subhanAllah, we know that we can do it. We say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we raise our hands in the sky, we say, please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, put barakah in that time. Please allow us to worship you in these last 10 days and maximize our worship and maximize our nafil prayers, our tahajjud, our Quran recitation. Please put barakah in it for us. And we know that He does that for us. And Allah answers all our du'as. You know that, right? So make the intention right now that your last 10 days, you're going to maximize it, you're going to 10x it, and make that sincere dua, from a heartfelt dua. This is from you and Allah. This is between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Khalas. Nobody else but between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So make that intention right now, and write your intention down as well in your notebook so you can refer back to it. And every night, when we hit the every night, not necessarily the odd nights, but every night in these last 10 nights, just refresh your intention, inshallah, because you're getting into the ibadah mode. So refresh your intention and make that intention like, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, please put barakah in my time, in my qiyam right now, so I can maximize the time and I can reap the rewards, inshallah. What I made some tips out. Some of them are from one of my teachers, Sheikh Tawfiq Chaudhry, and some are from a sister who shared them in our Facebook private group, Knowledge Seekers Online Academy. So I'm going to read all those out to you. Anytime you want to, you can stop and pause this video and go back and write these down. And you can also add some of your own as well. And before we get into those tips, I want to quickly read out to you part of Surah Al-Qadr, where it says that the night of Al-Qadr decree is better than 1,000 months. I worshipping Allah in that night is better than worshipping Him 1,000 months. In other words, it's 83 years and 4 months. Whoever established prayers on the night of Qadr out of sincere faith and hoping for a reward from Allah, then all his previous sins will be forgiven. And whoever fasts in the month of Ramadan out of sincere faith and hoping for a reward from Allah, then all his previous sins will be forgiven, inshallah ta'ala. And this is Bukhari volume 25. Narrated Aisha radiallahu anha, she said that with the start of the last 10 days of Ramadan, the Prophet used to tighten his waist belt, i.e. work hard, and used to stay up all night and used to keep his family awake for the prayers. So these are some of the things about the night of Ramadan. And now, inshallah, I'm going to read out these tips. So you ready? Bismillah. It's time to 10x our Ramadan right now, inshallah. So these are from Sheikh Tawfiq Chaudhry, and they are: number 1, do not let your performance until now affect your last 10 days. The moment of forgiveness could be today or any time in the coming days. It is not all lost. If you sincerely wish it could have been better, chin up and get ready to make it your best. Yeah, start with a positive, sincere intention. Number 2, take a little time to read the tafsir of Surah Al-Qadr to understand what actually happens this night. You will feel its power and greatness so much more. Number 3, do not wait for the 27th night to give it your all. The entire last 10 days should be your target. Stay up each night. Would you want to miss Laylatul Qadr even by chance? Of course not. Number 4, do not fall into any innovations or celebrations in masjid or culture, or any culture that might try to promote. For instance, follow the sunnah. The Prophet ﷺ guided us simply. He said, whoever stays up and prays on Laylatul Qadr out of faith and in the hope of reward, his previous sins will be forgiven. Number 5, memorize and keep asking the dua taught by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. Oh Allah, you are forgiving and you love forgiving. And number 6, prepare a short dua list. Remember, this is as awesome as it ever gets for a servant of Allah. The night of Qadr, destiny. Consciously pick each and everything you crucially wish for in this dunya and in your deen, family, and in your akhirah. Don't forget to include the brothers and sisters around the world who are suffering and in grief. Number 7, give charity every single night. If you have $1,000 to give, do not give it all on one night. Rather give $100 every night, so that you would definitely have given charity on Laylatul Qadr, inshallah. What a fantastic opportunity to increase your rewards. And if you don't have $1,000, then £1 or $1 every night, inshallah. Number 8, take brief naps during the day, if possible. Keep your stomach light and sleep as soon as you have prepared Isha. Do not delay. After a brief nap, refresh yourself and get ready for worship. Number 9, don't neglect Allah ﷺ made it a point to wake up his wives throughout these nights. And yes, your children are not too young to stay up some part of the night. If they can be allowed to play video games or watch TV, they can be inspired to be up at least for some time. So prepare them, make them excited, plan some activities for them to do, inshallah. Number 10, look the part. The way we dress and prepare has a big effect on our psychology. Wear your best, perfume yourself, and feel the energy. Number 11, choose a spot, whether in the masjid or in your home, where you can have peace and solitude. Keep your mushaf, praying mat, and water at hand so that you are not distracted by constantly getting up for this or that. And number 12, say no to social media. This is not the night to tweet pics or update Facebook statuses about how amazing the night is and how you are feeling and worshipping Allah. Let that be a secret between you and your Rabb. So switch off those phones, Wi-Fi, laptops, and connect with the world and connect with Al-Afu, inshallah. Also, so number 13, if you find yourself feeling sleepy, vary your acts of worship. Alternate between Qiyamul Layl, heartfelt dua, reading the Quran. Do not spend the night listening to lectures or recitations, or do it only for a short while when you feel the sleep coming on. Number 14, patience is the key. The last 10 nights might be tiring. You might still have work or school. This is a time to bear all the hardship and keep firm sabr. Think how Allah has blessed you with this tremendous opportunity that might never come again in your life again. If you knew for sure that this was your last Ramadan, if you knew certainly that Jannah was up for grabs, wouldn't you sprint for it no matter what it takes? And number 15, this is most important. Keep husn ad-du'a bi Allah and keep good expectations from Allah. Remember, you are asking the most generous king. If you hope for the best, he will give you the best. Don't hold back. Trust in him. Pour out your heart in front of him and let no doubt, no barrier, no evil thoughts keep you away from Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. These were top tips from Sheikh Tawfiq al-Jawdari, and he says, may Allah SWT enable us to witness laylatul qadar and give us the complete reward of this night, forgive our shortcomings, write Jannah for us and our family, and save us from the hellfire. Ameen. And now I've got some extra tips, and these 10 tips are for the blessed night of Ramadan, the last 10 nights. So we're continuing to 10x them. We're going to add these on. Some of them I'm going to repeat just because some things are repeatable, and in fact I've taken this from a sister who somebody sent it to us, so I don't know the excuse me, I don't know the exact person who sent it, but anyway, Bismillah. No, how good or bad your Ramadan went, enter the last 10 nights well prepared with pure intentions, full of energy and positive outlook. Number 2, listen to or read the Tafsir of Surah Al-Qadr to know about this amazing night, to switch that mode on and keep it remain on for all the nights. It could fall on any of the last 10 nights for sure. Number 3, choose the most comfortable place for worship in your home or masjid. Avoid leaning on pillows and cushions while reading the Quran or Adhkar, so as to keep your back straight. Number 4, switch off your mobile phones, iPads and laptops if possible. Number 5, if you're alone, recite the Quran in a loud, beautiful voice so that your ears and heart remain involved with the recitation and you don't feel drowsy. Plus, it has an amazingly calming effect, inshallah. If you're not alone, then you can recite in a normal volume, not to disturb others, but can listen to a qiraat in high volume using your ear. Number 6, elongate your sujood and make loads and loads of du'as in it. Cry hard and ask Allah everything you wish for dunya and akhirah. Raise your dua. Remember, it's the night of decree, and angels are precisely writing down whatever is going to happen in your life for the next coming year. Be specific in your duas and ask for each and everything you need, whether it's Hajj, job, career, spouse, children, home, whatever it is. Don't play small in your duas, okay? As you're asking the King of all kings. Number 8, pray 2 rakah Salatul Tawbah every single night and ask for forgiveness from Allah, Al-Ghafar, Al-Ghafur, Al-Tawwab, Al-Afu. Repent sincerely with full hope and firm resolve of not repeating those sins again, inshallah. Number 9, memorize and keep asking the dua of laylatul qadr, which we already mentioned as well. Allahumma innaka afuwwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. Oh Allah, you are forgiving and you love to forgive. forgiveness, so forgive me. And number 10, ask Allah to grant you laylatul qadar and accept from whatever ibadah you do in these last 10 nights for him, inshallah. So those were those tips. So we've got lots of tips there, mashallah. So as I said, you can stop the video anytime, go back and listen to them again. And inshallah, I will try and do 10 videos in this series, last 10 inspirations, how to 10x your Ramadan. And I think this one will be the most intense one. So anytime you want in the last 10, come back to this video because we've covered quite a lot of tips in here. And my favorite dua is ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وادخلنا الجنة الفردوس مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين. Grant us good of this world, oh Allah, grant us good of good in this world and good in the hereafter, and save us from the trials and punishment of the flame. Save us from the trials and punishment of the flame, and grant us Jannah for those. Ameen. So you probably got lots of your favorite duas. Add your favorite duas in, and make lots of dua for the ummah. And that's it for this video. Yep. And your free gift is my ebook, second edition, last 10 inspirations. Absolutely free. It'll help you in the last 10s with this video series. The link is at the bottom. Grab it. Make lots of dua for me, please. And 10x your Ramadan right now. Leave your comments at the bottom of this video. Let me know what resonated with you most. How was this video for you? Are you looking forward to the next 9? Inshallah. Make dua I can get them done for you. Also, yeah, get your ebook and please subscribe to our channel and please like this video, share this video across all your social media networks, or if your friends are not on social media, please share it with them and watch it with your family as well if they're not on social media. Right, that's a wrap. That's it for this one. It's time to 10x your Ramadan. I'll see you inshallah. Till then, take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.